Hey, happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope you guys have had a good night. The weather's supposed to be great this week. Let's hope, anyways. Hopefully, you enjoy your Wednesday today. Here are Tuesday's answers to the homework. So I'm going to scroll down slowly. Again, pause at any moment just to kind of check your answers. We didn't really talk about gain, loss, plus, and lower for 1 through 4, but hopefully, through your knowledge of math, you know that some of those mean going up and some of those mean going down. Here's some practice with opposites. 7 and 8 we're locating on a number line. We're going to do more of that today. Here are your answers to 9 through 11. You can simplify number 11 to be 3.5 if you'd like. And the last one, which was a blast from the past, you had to estimate because of the word about. About half of you, I bet, forgot. That's okay. And then they tell me how many are not yellow, but the question is how many are. So I had to subtract that from the 500. So again, pause that at any time and go back and check your answers. All right, so today we have a quick lesson for you today. Today we're going to do some comparing integers, some rational numbers, and we're going to place them on number lines. Basically today, your goal is, can you find these on a number line? And let's do a little warm up here and kind of get our brains ready. So if we're going to do any of these comparisons, let's look at them and just say to ourselves, hey, how is this one compared to this one? 1/2 compared to -1/4. Well, any positive is always going to be bigger than a negative. So that's going to be greater than. -3 is going to be less than a +3. So these rational numbers here make sense. Now, number 4 says -7 and the absolute value of -3.987. So remember that this means the distance from 0, and it will always be positive. So -7 is definitely going to be less than 3 and 987 thousandths. So why don't you guys take a second, practice some of these. Let's see how you do, and pause it. And when you're done, come on back for the answers. Go for it. Try up to number 9 now. All right, here are your answers through 1 through 9. I think the hardest one on all of these would be number 7, because it's hard to realize that -43 is smaller than any -40.5. And again, the further you move to your left, the smaller the number is. And I'm going to repeat, left equals less than. So the further you go to the left, the smaller the number is. All right, so again, utilize that pause button. Let's continue. Today, let's put some numbers on a number line, and let's start with number 10. So number -6 will be placed right here. Let's label it. I'm going to check that off as I've done it already. 5, -4, and good old 0. And if we want to put them in order from least to greatest, well, guess what? It's in order. Once we put it on a number line, they're automatically in order. So we just copy -6, -4, 0, and 5. One of the things I tell my kids when we're in class is if you're not really sure of the order of the rational numbers, put them on a number line and then just copy it down. For instance, let's try a harder one. Let's go up to number 13. I think 13 is pretty tough. It says, let's put these 4 numbers in order from least to greatest. So -4/5. I know -5/5 would be -1. That would be -5/5. -4/5 is not that negative whole yet. So I would say it's about here. Let's go with 75 hundredths. So that's almost a whole. That's almost 1. It's on the positive side. So let's put it right here. Okay. We have the absolute value of a half. So I know the absolute value is the distance from 0. So that always comes out as a positive. So let's go ahead and find where is half. Well, it's a positive, so it'd be about here. And we have -1, which is over on the negative side, over here. So if I put these in order, I just copy them down from the number line. Furthest to the left, -1, -4/5, absolute value of a half, and 75 hundredths. So basically today you're going to put numbers on a number line, and once you do that you will know the order from least to greatest. Okay, so what I'd like you guys to do before you start your homework today, so I'd like you to head down all the way to number 4 at the bottom. I'd like you to pause this video and I'd like you to place these rational numbers on this number line. And then when you're done, I'd like you to write them from least to greatest. So go ahead and pause the video and do your thing. Ten divided by 5 is 2. The absolute value of 5 is 5. All right, so we've put them all on number line, and now I'm going to just write them from least to greatest. Again, copying them down from left to right. Listen, this is all you got to do today. It's really not hard. And there's your answer. All right, so why don't you guys get a little practice in today? Again, pause this video now if you want to make sure you have all of this correct. And your homework on Wednesday, today, will be to plot these numbers on these number lines. And when you're done, write them from least to greatest. And then down here, numbers 3 through 8, you just have to compare them like we did earlier. Like always, I always say, hey, show your work. I want to see, for every time you see an absolute value symbol, I want to see right above it what that means. And when you do that, you'll find out that it really makes it easy for you to understand. All right, so you guys have a good Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.